opportunity. They've had to come out and race, so it'll be interesting to see what happens, including Consalsas Kipruto. Not his event, of course. Steeplechase normally his event, and one or two others in here, including El Bakali, the tall figure right in the middle of the Moroccan you'll recognise. But it's McSweyn, I think, who will be the favourite. This pace has been asked for, is going to be pretty quick. We'll test some of those for who this is not their speciality event, like Barrega, like El Bakali, like Kipruto, and McSweyn, who likes, he's very, well, I would say, he just gives it a go, doesn't he? He doesn't care about, will I be able to stay with it or not? He knows he's in great shape, and already he's after the pacemakers. Bergen and Quebec realising the danger and trying to get as close as they can as they come through the first 300 metres, and a very swift 40 at the front, 41.42 for McSweyn.
Yeah, he's in a rich vein of form, isn't he? Having a terrific season. That Australian record, by the way, held by Ryan Gregson, 3:31.06, just to mark your card. But yeah, McSweyn taking closer order and hugging on the coattails of the pacemakers. 54.05, that's a little bit quicker than the 56 that was probably required, so yeah, it's lively.
Rios leading the pack, and Bergen and Quebec very, very close. But look at that lead there. That is McSweyn saying, this is my attempt to go out. I mentioned that Australian record, he was very close to it. It's 3:31.06. Gregson further back in the field is the Australian record holder, but Bergen is holding up the rest of the field. Bergen hasn't been racing, and somebody back there has got to either go around him, because they are going to just watch McSweyn disappear. And as I say that, looks like one of the Spaniards is moving up, and El Bakali is moving up as well.
Yeah, Gomez, I think, there, who's just trying to lead the pack, and there's a bit of a logjam, as you mentioned there, with Bergen just holding everybody up. A lot of rust, perhaps, in some of these Kenyan legs, having not raced at all this season.
McSweyn out in front then. The Australian setting his stall out. Bergen still leading the pack, but that's about a 25-metre lead. You just don't really see this in 1,500-metre running. He's only got 550 metres to go. McSweyn still looks good. He's hoping that Kiprono can keep going a little bit further. The charge will come afterwards. It's El Bakali who's leading the pack at the moment, which is unusual to see. But it's McSweyn who's come round to take the bell. James West has moved into second place. Bergen now trying to move out around the Moroccan, but they're miles behind McSweyn, who takes the bell.
Well, 400 to go. McSweyn has got this wrapped up. It's a question now of how close he can get to that Australian record. He'll know exactly what he needs to do. Reminder, 3:31.06, held by Ryan Gregson, who's further back in the same race.
Yeah, the pace had dropped a bit. He knows that. He's going to give it a go here, but 2:49, he's going to have to find a cracking last 300 metres to get close to that. Certainly possible, though, the way he's been running. He doesn't have great pace, but he's so strong. Once he gets into his top running, he can maintain it really well. He's miles ahead of everybody else, just starting to tire a little bit as he comes around with 150 to go. The chasers aren't behind. Looks like Barrega chasing down, but look at McSweyn. He's taken it to everybody else, said, right, try and stay with me. They weren't able to. Gritting his teeth, fighting for this. Can he get close to the Australian record? He's not going to be too far away. A few yards to go. McSweyn is going to take the win, and he's done it. 3:30.52. What a last 300 metres. Barrega led the charge, but McSweyn, all of the plaudits go to him. He's done it all by himself. That is yet another Australian record. And by the way, he's the 10,000-metre record holder for Australia as well. So from 1,500 metres indoors, outdoors now, 3,000 metres, and also 10,000 metres. What a year this man has had. He hasn't done all of those records this year. I think he's done 2 or 3 of them, certainly.